So you're already planning to take architecture as your course, or probably you are studying architecture already. The thing is, architecture is not easy. It's very time consuming. It will drain you. It will be needing you hours before you finish a certain project. Whether you want to be an employee working for a firm or to have your own firm in the future, well, understand this. Hindi madali ang architecture. Even when you graduate, even after passing the board examinations, it's never easy. It would require you to be hands-on in front of clients, hands-on with suppliers and other consultants, while at the same time doing the presentations, doing the schematics, technical drawings, and trying to still maintain your life. Well, I'm not here to stop you from being an architect. Rather, I want to share some things that I wish I should have practiced early on. Because in this video, we are going to be talking about 6 habits that even I wished I practiced as an architecture student. By the way, welcome back to the channel. I'm Kuya Prim, your classmate here in the Creative School, and we're having architecture series. In this series, we are discussing anything about architecture, anything about architecture career, or even production of different drawings that are of course related to architecture. And so, let's get into the video. Number 1, and my most favorite, of course, daily sketching. As early as you are in the architecture school phase, you need to be practicing sketching every single day. Doesn't matter if it's 1 hour or even just 10 minutes. Why? Of course, generally, sketching strengthens creativity, your design and intuition, and also the way you perceive things. When you sketch, you would be able to understand things in 3D in a 2D sheet, which is your paper or probably an iPad or any other things that you use as a tool. In real-life application, understand this. Sketching is going to be a crucial role in terms of presentation. Despite AIs, despite rendering softwares, despite your computer-aided design softwares as well, all those things are just part of your creative process. But the main thing that is very important is for you to be able, you as an architect, you as a person, to be able to relay your ideas from your head to your hands to the paper. It's very, very crucial for you to do it. I've experienced it before being in the site, presenting with a client in Zooms and in person as well. I would try to, have a certain idea and would be needing for me to communicate it visually. And of course, I think for us, our designer's pride, you would love to do something that is just really from us, right? I don't know if you have that one, but I've experienced adding AI in my design process, and yeah, it's nice. I get to produce something and it gives me a quick visuals that is almost close to or even better than a render. But it doesn't give me a sense of satisfaction as the designer. And I believe if you want to maintain a career, whether it's you're producing well financially or not, if you want to maintain it, you need to, of course, be satisfied or to be fulfilled with what you're doing. Number 2, as a student, you need to practice this one. Time management and prioritization. I never had this when I was a student. If you are someone who gets to finish all your plates easily, that's good. Probably you don't need this video. But if you are someone who gets a hard time into delegating things, having a time of something, if I play a video game, I tend to play up until 5 hours. And so if I can, I just simply don't play anymore and really focus on the things that I should be focusing on. So it is very important as early as where you are right now. I don't know if you're an architecture student, an architect, or still thinking if whether you want architecture. It's because it's very hard for you to juggle design production, different classes, whether you're still a student or already working as an architect. For sure, you've experienced this already. Sometimes you get to forget about your personal stuff, or sometimes when you just focus on the personal stuff, your work gets overwhelmed about other things because you lack time management. And of course, being able to meet with your clients, present with your clients, even update your clients, and even update all of the people that are involved in the project, from consultants, suppliers, and other people as well. By the way, if you are interested in sketching, generally sketching, check this video. Or if you're interested in taking the architecture board examinations here in the Philippines, check this out. Third one is critique participation. This is one of the habits that I don't think I've ever enjoyed or I even tried to do intentionally. All my critique participations were just because it is needed for class. But I think we need to be intentional about participating in critiques. Whether you just show it with your blockmates, your classmates, your professors, ask for comments. It's because it's very needed. Not only for us as an architect or you as a designer, you would be able to learn certain things by seeing things because you will see objective truths about your work. If you only like or if you only do your projects just because of your personal passion or how you like a certain object, understand this one, that if you want to be an architect, all of your projects will be shown in the public. Whether you're just trying to do a small cafeteria or a small cafe or a big residential house, it's going to be presented with the public. Everyone that's going to be surrounded by your project has their own right to talk shit about your project. And all of your projects are only based on how you perceive your project. If I say, this is nice, I'm going to just simply proceed and pass this one because I believe it's nice, I believe the design is okay. But you're not a designer. Artists are just mainly focused on what I think is right. I'm just gonna let other people see it or to react on it. We are not just focusing on art. Architecture is about art and design. And design is about the people surrounding your project, about the people in the project, about the environment that is surrounding the project, about the laws and regulations that are supposedly over your project in terms of standards. There's a lot of things that needs to be followed, and so being or putting yourself or participating in critiques are very essential as early as you are a student. If you are an architect, if you're wanting to be an architect, understand that architects will face a lot of revisions from clients, from suppliers. If you want to be an architect, understand this one. We are going to be facing a lot of revisions from clients, from engineers, from city planners, and other people that are involved in the project. And you need to be able to accept those if those are of course objectively right. You need to see things from a different perspective and say, probably they are right. But you need to be also needing to learn how to defend your project because there are certain designs that need design considerations and design solutions. If your reason on why you did that one is because of this, make sure you share it. Make sure that you have a reason or make sure you are an intentional designer. It's very important that majority, if 100% of your designs have an intention of why you did put it there, you are a great designer and you are up to something in the near future. Number 4. Reading and research. I've only done those things because, again, it is required for us on certain projects. But now that I'm an architect, I've just found out the importance of reading, may it be for my personal benefit or the benefit of my future projects or my market in the future. There's a lot of things to be learned in reading a book. Also understand that architecture is constantly evolving since we are having technologies, we are surrounded by standards, by laws and regulations. We need to stay updated to it. We need to know if the laws regarding stairs have changed, why it changed, what's the reason of why this is that and that is this. Staying updated with rules and regulations just gives you a sense. Also, apart from these things, reading loudly helps you to be able to pronounce things clearly. I know whenever I check on my earlier videos, I will immediately see that the way I speak is definitely far from where I am right now. Because juggling design projects, classes, majority of my videos there have scripts, and now majority of my videos now doesn't have any scripts. Definitely I still have a lot of mistakes like this, but I'm more confident in speaking and I'm more confident in presenting to my clients. Reading gives you a lot of things from the insights of the writer or the author, but also with how you pronounce things and enunciate words. It will also give you a better vocabulary whether you want to improve your English or here of course in the Philippines, Tagalog. Kailangan natin gumaling sa pagsasalita, how we pronounce things. 5th is network engagement. I've done this before when I joined organizations when I was in college. It gives you a sense of networking. It helps you have mentorships and career opportunities even as early as an architecture student. I think it shouldn't be the main priority, but still have a sense of good engagement in different communities will help you as an individual, will help you as an architect, a designer, to learn from other designers as well, to learn from updates about other things. Also, it is an opportunity for me to pitch my Discord community called The Creative School. I only have a couple of members, probably 11 or 13, but it's a channel for architecture, a channel for sketching, and a lot of things. If you just want to check it out, the link is going to be in the description. Number 6 is site visits. I think majority of what I'm saying here, I haven't done it. I wish if I could go back to my architecture student days, I will be doing this. Do site visits. Don't just live off of your screens. Not just with these screens, laptop screens, monitor screens, your phone screens. We are getting a lot of studies now from being exposed too much on social media and in phone. Try to be more engaged in real life scenarios because you want to be an architect. You need to be able to see or to be exposed in the current site. You need to be able to be exposed to different sites from rural areas to cities. How are things being really built? Because honestly, when I was a student, as long as I have passed my plate, as long as I did the models in the 3D modeler softwares like SketchUp, Revit, I'm good. But now it's just very essential for you to see things personally, live action. So if you are able to talk to different architects and you ask them if you can join them with their site visits, just try it. Of course, with a trusted architect. Okay, I'm saying it with a grain of salt, but just understand these are habits that I believe will hone you as a future architect. Last but not the least is, similar to the site visits, is mentorship. Mentorship is very important even as early as you being a student. Whether your mentor is going to be your professor or even a higher batch of yours, just try to have someone that knows more. Just try to be surrounded or have a person that knows more about you on a certain field. You know, this is not just about architecture actually. If it's about business, spirituality, creativity, your field, architecture, whatever that is, it is nice to have a mentor, to learn from someone who have experienced, like really experienced something. It is easy to get ideas from a person that you are seeing in YouTube talking about different habits. It's easy and it's nice. But of course, it's harder to talk to someone that is already an architect, or we might get overwhelmed or might get nervous in trying to ask for a favor by teaching us how to do things, right? But simply try it. The friction will be there either ways you do it now or once you are an architect. Nowadays, I look for a mentor. I talk to senior architects regarding how to do certain things in an application or in a software, or even certain things like being on site, technical drawings or technicalities in how to build something. Or even in business, try to learn a lot of things from a mentor. It is very important to have a mentor. And so those are the things that I wish I could have applied. Definitely don't be a robot and, say that I will be doing this every single day. Just try to apply what is applicable to you every single day, weekly, monthly. Apply those things, see how you are gonna improve. And so I hope this video has been helpful to you. It is better to do things in action than to just watch, read, listen, do something, take action. It's like always, focus on what matters, and I will be seeing you in the next one. By the way, if I haven't told you about this, the tuition fee for the Creative School is by liking and subscribing and also commenting down below. And so, I hope you do. So see you. Bye bye.